live. I'll be here for the next couple minutes. If I see no comments, I shall leave. Because, man, I don't feel like watching TV. I feel like talking to my friends on YouTube. And let's see if anybody comes in and leaves comments. Because, really, man. All right, I'll give it 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Zoo Nation. Yo, there we go. All right, it's working. I don't know. It was like there was no comments going on before, so it looked like YouTube was broken like my dick. I am back there in Montana. What time is it your time? It is almost 11:30 p.m. And I'm flying on these pills and I didn't feel like fucking watching a movie or watching TV or going online. I just want to sit here and talk to you guys. Hard to comment and drive, but don't do that, defunct. Wait till you're parked, man. I don't want you hurting yourself. I don't want you in the hospital with a broken dick. That's the biggest cause of car accidents, or breaking your dick. Dio, Night People versus Tom Petty's. I don't know this Tom Petty Zombie Zoo. I love Night People. Have you seen the Kiss documentary from... Yes, I own it. Hey, brother, I'm praying for you. Thank you, Mick. Yeah, man, I'm not ready to go. All right, here we go. Already. This message is held for review. Please, when you leave a comment, don't put bad words because they won't show it to me. And I gotta click on it. I don't wanna click on that shit. Dave Ellison smokes Strokes of Thrash. Have you seen Hate to See You in the Hospital? Get well. Thank you, brother. No, I'm parked right now. Okay, cool. Don't worry. Talking the 84 Pantera out for a drive. Right on. Yes, yours is No Disgrace versus Pink Floyd one of these days. Definitely Pink Floyd. One of these days I'm gonna cut you into little pieces. You know, another thing I gotta watch when I get home on my 4K 77-inch TV is Pink Floyd at Pompeii. I just recently bought that newer version. I heard David Ellison's a real jerk. Hello, me, jerk the real me. All right. And now I'm starting to feel a little sleepy. I'm going to try to stay up, though. What the fuck? I'm listening to The Ripper live and I get your notification. Get well, brother. Thank you, Headwalker. I'm glad you're getting a notification from me. A lot of people complain that they're not. David Ellison got put on hold on the Spank line. Yeah, I wonder if Van Gina wrote that song about David Ellison. Hi, I'm new here. What is happening? Hey, Steven, not much, dude. I'm in the hospital because I broke my dick. Have you seen the metal horror film? I have Rocktober Blood, thanks to Tony Dio. I do not have Shock 'em Dead, though. If so, which one? I haven't seen Shock 'em Dead. I do have Rocktober Blood. It's cool. Y&T Hang 'em High versus Van Halen's Hang 'em High. Definitely Van Halen on that one. What's up, man? Get well soon. Real quick. Do you ever do open panel shows? No. Well, I do my Almost Human Live every week with a few people. David Ellison's favorite Queen song is the Fairy Fellows Masterstroke. I pray for you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's up from Albuquerque, New Mexico? What's up, brother? What was your thoughts on Dancing in the Streets video of Mick Jagger and David Bowie? Do you think it was amazing? I thought it was annoying. How are you doing today? I'm doing better. Thanks for asking. Allison likes loud and load and reload. Yeah. All right, the Allison jokes aren't that great now. They were funny earlier. What was the biggest band your band ever opened for? I'd say probably Wasp. Probably Wasp is the biggest. I mean, I opened for DRI, Napalm Death, Obituary. But yeah, Wasp would probably be the biggest. Gary Moore Gary Moore, military man versus I'm a Viking. I go with Ingve. He's bored again. Wonder what went wrong with the chat. I don't know. It went all belly up. I hope you're okay. I'm all right. Nurse, opening bands. Name opening bands that blew the headliners away. All right, Pantera blew Skid Row away. Metallica blew Vagina away. Ted Nugent blew Kiss away. That's enough. Yeah, you got Quiet Riot open, Born Again. I got Night Ranger. Back to the Future turned 40 this month. What is your favorite quote from the movie? Man, I gotta get the 4K version of it. I forgot the line, but when Michael J. Fox says, "You turned this, a time machine, into a DeLorean," whatever he said there, that shit was funny. Name opening bands that, well, I already said that. Yeah, well, every band over Smashing Pumpkins, really. Sup, yo. Sup, mister. I love Pantera, so do I. Metallica blew Ozzy away in '86. What did the nut chasing another nut say? I'm going to catch you. Get well soon. All right, that is a bad joke. I like that one. I may use that. Rush, Need Some Love versus, Need Some Love versus Cheap Trick, Need Your Love. I'll go with Cheap Trick on that one. Saw Back by the Future. Well, yeah, I saw it in the theater too. With my friend Jenny, who I'm still friends with. David Ellefson beats Bus, but who's watching? Okay, all right. They're not that good anymore, guys. Recharge your David Ellefson batteries. You guys are running low. For any Pantera fans, they just put the Trendkill track 10s into the set list. Oh, cool. So we can see a downgraded version of them doing 10s with Zach. Favorite line from Full Metal Jacket? What is your major malfunction? I'm nuts. Something like that, right? Queen 2 versus Van Halen 2? Van Halen 2. I sharted in a cold bath today. Great. I hope you feel better. Thank you. David Ellefson's favorite AC/DC song is The Jack. All right, we're getting a little better. Have you thought of interviewing Pete Willis? God, I would love to. But how the fuck am I gonna get him? Get me him and I'll do it. Who has the best wig in Kiss? Well, for a while there, Ace had the best wig, but now his wig is really looking bad. But for a while, Ace had the best. The other ones always sucked. King Diamonds, Cremation versus Iron Maiden, Transylvania. I got to go with Maiden on that one. Night Ranger was the best band opening I ever saw on the Creatures tour. Hi, I'm glad I saw the Plasmatics instead of Night Ranger on the Creatures tour. Hi from Michigan. Love your reviews, especially the Wasp album. Still not black enough. Just got it today. Hope you get better soon. I love that album and thank you. Hit the button, guys. 52 watches. 2 likes. Come on now. Thank you, Segafu. Ralph, what was the most drunk Wadzilla ever was on the podcast? The Creature of the Night episode, probably. I got really mad at him during that podcast. Cherry Medicine versus Dolls. Ugh. I ain't answering that. Come on, I'm in the hospital. Have a little fucking sympathy for me. Greetings from the Bronx, Ace Frehley's backyard. You, sir, are Bronx Strong. Yeah, I love the song Bronx Boy from Ace. How many vinyls do you own? What's your favorite Funko Pop, bro? I think I have like, I don't know, 2,000 vinyl? I'm not sure. My favorite Funko Pop? I guess the first Black Sabbath album, Funko Pop's my favorite. Best Iron Maiden guitar solo? Easy. Killers. Dave Murray on Killers. Best solo they ever did. The song Killers. You good? Hey, that's my nephew, right? Is that my nephew there? I'm good, little man. Plasmatics, Gupta Tot, or Iron Maiden Killers? Oh, I'm going to have to go with Plasmatics. I got to call the nurse again. All right. Detroit. All right, I think the comments stopped. Write something, anything, anybody. If not, I'm really signing off this time. Because fuck, man, it's annoying. Oh, okay, here we go. Brandon, she was your mother, yeah. Huh. Hey, Ralph, second night for Somewhere in Time. The place was dead. Dickinson was saying, you guys better get up or we're leaving. Traditional heavy metal dead right then. Can you order takeout? No. I don't want takeout. Power Metal or Damage Plan? I don't like Damage Plan. Easily Power Metal. I love that album. Why are you in the hospital? I broke my dick. Bob Seger, Main Street versus Aerosmith, One Way Street. Got to go with Aerosmith on that one. Favorite metal video? Probably Hot Rockin'. A lot of people hate that video. I think it's the greatest metal video ever.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, yes, I need the nurse to come here to fix my, oh, you know how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. Who would stop? I don't get it. Sticks. No, no, Josie, they don't. No, I haven't met Neil Sean. Because they stopped coming. That's why I assumed that. What the hell? What's that name I see there with well, well, well? I can't repeat that name. Thank you. Um, what happened to the Airbolt? It's gone, dude. I'm too busy. I do too many things. Damage plan, and plus, come on. The Vieira Vault came to Almost Human. Damage plan grows. What? Damage. I hated damage plan. Grew on me more and more every time. Maybe give it another spin. No, I'm not going to give it another spin. I'll explain to you why, Integrity. I tried hard. And then I gave up. I was like, oh, this shit's garbage. And then Dime died. So I went back and tried to get into it after that. It's fucking terrible. It's like modern day bullshit. The song Explode is okay. But that Save Me from, oh my God, it's that modern Godsmack garbage. Nope, not gonna give it no more chances. Well, actually, I will. I'll give it another spin, but no time soon. I go Guy Speranza over Rep Forrester. Did you know that Ace used Justin Bieber as a ghostwriter on Constantly Cute? I did not know that, but I'm not surprised. Well, actually, I am surprised. I didn't know Justin Bieber was that bad. Is Poison better than Sammy Hagar? Fuck yeah. Add some strippers as well. We all would be glad to send you pizza over there, Ralph. Well, I appreciate that, brother. David Ellison's favorite movie is Free Willy. All right, we're getting good again. Best and worst Priest record. The best is Unleashing the East. The worst is Demolition. I was about to say Smiths, but you're a supporter, so I wasn't going to disrespect you. I don't know what that means. And you're not going to disrespect me unless you disrespect me. But if you mention something I like and you think it sucks, that's not disrespecting me. That is your opinion, and I respect it. Emperor, Lucifer, Prince, and Master of the Rebellion Spirits, I adjure you to leave your abode wheresoever in the world it may be, to come and speak with me. I command you and conjure you 666. Hey, why don't you 666 these nuts right here? Right here. These nuts. Here's your 666. All right. Yeah, here. I'll free Willie for you. I'll free these nuts for you. Yeah, these nuts. I don't think I've ever heard your opinion on Icon Night of the Crime. I talked about it the last time. And King Cobra Ready to Strike and Lizzie Borden's Master of Disguise. All right, I like King Cobra 3. That's an awesome album. I didn't like Ready to Strike. I didn't like Night of the Crime. I love the first Icon album, and I love Lizzie Borden Master of Disguise. I like the stuff before it more, but I still like it. I can't believe I blew $20 in there. Says one to the other. All right. David Ellison and the purple-headed yogurt slinger. What happened to you, man? My dick broke. Swords and Tequila or The Outlaw? Totally The Outlaw. Yes, my opinion is Hood Rat and Need in Life. ABBA versus the Bee Gees. Who you picking, Ralph? I will pick ABBA, but man, the song "How Deep Is Your Love" is better than any ABBA song. It's one of the greatest songs ever. Probably the second greatest ballad ever is "How Deep Is Your Love" by the Bee Gees. Number one is Wasp. Keep holding on. Ralph, what do you think of "Ready to Strike" from King Cobra? Not a fan. Not really into it. Hungry, so hard I can taste it. Ralph, about to get banned for hugging these nuts. Love your show, man. Hey, I didn't show my nuts. Old man needs to get his head drive scammed. I don't know what that means. Young man needs to fucking know how to write. This is as close as I ever needed to be near Ralph's junk. Favorite Tony Martin era Black Sabbath album is the Eternal Idols. What's the forehead am I watching? Well, I don't know what that means. Doc and Tooth or Nail or Ozzy? Oh man, I love Fire in the Brain, but I gotta go with Doc on that one. Are you still in the hospital? No, I'm in Disney World. Hey, how you doing?
Okay?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm okay. You need help or?
No.
Because the call light went off.
Oh yeah.
The light?
No, this beeped, but it stopped beeping. I don't know if it's over with.
Oh, it's done. It's off.
Okay, thanks.
No, thank you.
All right, Lizzie Hale or fuck Lizzie Hale. No, she's got a great voice, but Lita Ford, her first two albums fucking rule. Out for Blood, love it. Dance on the Edge, I loved even more. I Was Made for Loving You, Dynasty. Yeah, that's on that album. What were your thoughts on what? Thoughts on back? I loved it. Well, I loved most of it. I dated Lizzie Hale back in college. How old is she again? Well, you dated her. Shouldn't you know? I don't know. I don't give a fuck about Lizzie Hale. She's no Eric Ronwald. I saw her with Skid Row, and everybody's praising her. I was like, I'll even take Sebastian Bach over her, but Eric Ronwald owns them all. By the time you're reading new comments, people are leaving. Fuck them. Whenever David Ellison... All right. Hold on. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, just fucking.
Okay. Whenever David Ellison cries, jerked here. You have a private room? Yep. Or is it your roommate committing suicide? Yeah, that too, dude. You're hilarious, Jimmy. How'd you injure? I injured my dick. I broke it in 15 pieces. That's how big it is. Ralph, what is your best thrash guitar solo? Ooh. Probably Elimination Overkill, Bobby Gustafson. What is the best? Yeah, that's my favorite solo. Nursing with Running with the Devil Van Halen. What about it? Never mind, she was in college when I was like 2. Come on, guys. You're making it difficult for a guy on pain pills. Hi, Ralph. Hope you're doing better. I am, and thank you, Crypt. God loves you, and I love God. I love God a long time. Mickey D or Matt Cameron? Who the fuck's Matt Cameron? Is that the guy from fucking Pearl Jam and Soundgarden? Come on, Mickey D eats them for breakfast. Arthur Morgan is here. Who the fuck's Arthur Morgan? This is not possible. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're a Cinderella fan, just bought their first album. That's the only Cinderella album I like, is Night Song. I think it's an awesome album. Fabulous Disaster, Impact is Imminent. I go with Fabulous Disaster. Both are mediocre, though. Pull the Plug. Why did... Dude, all right. I'm just going to ignore song titles from now Tom's voice is so unique. When's the last time you had diarrhea and why? I can't remember the last time I had diarrhea. It's been a while. Thank you, mister. I pray you get better. Thank you, Arthur. Hospital? No, Disney World. Pull the plug is Elson's favorite death song. Byron versus Steve. I don't know what that is. What do you think when Celtic Frost went glam? Didn't I answer this already? It sucked. Guess my age. You earn a sub. All right, Byron, I predict you are 13 months old. 14 months old, all right? Ben, are you going to sub now? Because you know I'm right. A band you may have never heard of from many years ago is Maggie's Dream. Yep, never heard of them. You're 27. No, man. Maybe 27 months. I pray you get better. Thank you, Arthur. Defunct Hell Nah. Who would be the best actor to play Bon Scott in a biopic? God, if Robert Shaw was still alive, it'd be him. I don't know. Well, I was going to wish you the best, but you're a smart assistant, so you got it covered, boss man. Thank you, Chili, whatever that meant. What is the worst Metallica song? Wherever I May Roam. What are your thoughts on that Striper cover album, The Covering? I think it's really good. I got it on vinyl. Who do you like best, Paul Stanley or David Lee Roth? David Lee Roth, man. Paul Stanley, the David Lee Roth wannabe in the 80s, and you know it's true. A real bad wannabe, by the way. Vancouver loves Only News That Matters. Right on. And I'm sorry, man. There's not going to be an Only News That Matters for a while. Favorite Gentle Giant record? Man, at the moment it's Octopus. Maggie Dream is amazing. Check them out. I'm not going to remember that, but thank you. I turned 19 in a few weeks. See, I was right. So sub. Who was president when you were born? Who was it? It wasn't JFK because JFK died. Who? Was it Lyndon Johnson? Was that the president after JFK? Because I was born in 65. I think it was Lyndon Johnson, right? I'm not a big political guy. I was born 19 in a few, I was turned 19. Oh, so you're 18. I got it wrong. Who was, all right, I answered that. Thank you, Jeff. David Ellison's favorite G.I. Joe had the Kung Fu grip. I want to dedicate this channel to David Ellison jokes. Ralph, have you heard of the thrash band Paradox? Yes, I have. They're good. I just bought an album, a band called Trouble. Any idea? They're good. I love Trouble. Get well, Ralph. Thank you, Jolly. Is it Jerry? Jay. I got Billy Boy at the end of his term. Prayers, bro. Best thrash solo. Tornado Souls, Marty Freeman. Hey, Ralph. Hugs, brother. Hey, hugs to you, Alfonso. Thank you. What are your top 5 least favorite AC/DC songs? I'll tell you right now, number 1 is Love Song. I hate Love Song. I hate Danger from Fly on the Wall. Thunderstruck. Definitely up there. Money Talks. All right, one more. I can't think of a fifth one. Kiss and Dynamite, I guess. I don't know. Ralph, do you know that Paul Stanley of Kiss did that tapping solo to pay homage to Mark St. John's Hank? That's a good one, Nicholas. And yes, you are right. If I remember that, I'm going to steal that from you. The new Halloween album comes out next month. I'm going to check it out. The last one I really didn't like when they all got back together. And I guess it was the same shit. And I didn't like that video, the new video. I didn't care for it. Yeah, Patrick, I'm good. Why are you in the hospital, dude? I broke my dick. I got Hetbert Hanover. I don't know what the fuck. You must be drunk. Bro. In a hospital bed. Wow, nothing slides by you, my friend. King Witch is a great new metal band worth checking out. I'll tell you this right now, Ron. King Witch is a cool name for a band. I'll look into that. Well, I probably won't, because I'll forget. But if I remember, King Witch, I like that. There's an unreleased Michael Jackson song coming out with Lionel Richie called Beat It All Night Long. And David Ellison plays bass on it. This guy seems cool. Thank you if you're talking about me. If you're not, then fuck you. David Ellison loves Bangkok, Thailand. I don't know what that means, but I laughed anyway. What happened? I broke my dick. Byron said, is an orange called an orange because oranges are orange? Or is it the color of orange because oranges are orange? The answer is no. All of it, no. What's your best vehicle you ever had? You know, I'm horrible. I'm not a car guy. If I did in the 80s have a Camaro, and it was pretty fast, so I'd say that one. It was an old, I think it was like a 74, 75 Camaro. It was awesome that it broke down on me. You sound like you're on some great pain. Yes, I am, my friend. Crip Rick, I'm on Oxys. What in the world happened to you? I broke my dick. Joey, hey Ralph, hope you get out soon. And what record will be the first? I already know this. I know the first record I'm gonna play when I get home. I'm putting on Black Sabbath Live at Last. It's the first thing I'm gonna play. Bro broke his what? I broke my dick. Ralph, thoughts on the band Badfinger? I love them. Check out the song Constitution. Cover the camera for, I don't know what that means. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know. You guys are writing gibberish now. Yeah, I hope the new Halloween album is better than the last one. Yeah, me too. What are you in the hospital for? I broke my fucking dick. God damn it. How many times do I have to say this shit? Saw your Cold Chisel review. Do you know Eddie wanted the lead singer? I didn't know that for Van Halen. No, I did not know that. And by the way, that Cold Chisel review, I got so much shit. I gotta tell you, man, Australian people, not saying all you, because there's a lot of cool Australian people, like that idiot, TJ James, he's from Australia. And then we got Adam Marshall, who is running my Black Sabbath page. Great people, but man, there's a bunch of twats down there. Because I did the Cold Chisel review, and now so many fucking Australian douchebags were leaving comments going, you don't even mention they're from Australia, because I don't know who they are. All right? The guy asked me to check out these Cold Chisel albums, and I did. I didn't go read their biography. All right. All right. How did my dick break? I was doing the David Ellison. I got Steel Panther meet and greet recently, and they refused to sign anything. No, that's not normal. That's fucked up. What's worse, AC/DC Mistress for Christmas or Thunderstruck? Definitely Thunderstruck. That may be the worst AC/DC song ever. Thanks to Brian Johnson. Texas! Texas! God damn, he sounds like that. And to think, that shit's loved. Yellow diamonds look like what? They look like yellow diamonds, dude. Pizza Hut or Domino's? They both suck. Ralph, have you ever heard of the girl band Pacifica from Argentina? No. Did you hear that? I just farted. Alvin Lee, what are your thoughts? I love the song. I like to change the world, but I don't know what to do. Awesome song. That's all I know about him. I saw his Woodstock performance. Yeah, all right. What AC/DC song is Eat Your Heart Out for me? The chorus is Putrid. Oh, okay. Worst AC/DC song. Is that in the hospital? Why is he in the hospital? Yeah, somebody answer that for him, because I'm done answering that. Lady Strange versus Strange Ways Kiss. Easily Def Leppard. That's right, you kiss twats. Def Leppard, Lady Strange is way better than Strange Ways. I come in here and you are talking reckless to your viewers, like you're kind of a big down, but you're really a puppy, my little bro. I don't know what that means, bro. I'm on pain pills, remember. Try to make it easy for me. What's a better AC/DC concert performance? Live at Donington or live at River Plate? Live at River Plate. I don't even know. David Ellison's favorite kung fu movie is Fist of Fury. Hell yeah. David Ellison should join us. Maybe he can correct you or say, no, actually, Fist of Fury is my favorite. Good, because Pacifica sucks. Strictly on voice, Lee Aaron or Joan Jett? Lee Aaron. They write a song about me. No, actually, I'll go with Joan Jett because I love the Runaways. I'm not a big Joan Jett fan, but I love her in the Runaways. Check out the song Born to Be Bad by the Runaways. It's awesome. Problem Child versus I Put the Finger on You, Problem Child. Explorer, Flying V. Guys, don't let him dodge the hospital questions. Why is he there? Yeah, you can keep asking all you want. I'll keep saying I broke my dick. Go look at past episodes. I've explained it a million times. I'm not doing it no more. Because if I tell you why I'm in the hospital now, 10 minutes later, somebody else is going to say the same thing. So people that were in other streams, all right, fuck it, I'll tell you. I got an infected leg, all right? All right? There. You happy? And there's going to be other people asking that question. And I'm going to bring up that my dick broke. Dio Shame on Night versus Rainbow Light in the Black. Ooh, I got to go with Rainbow. What is the best Manowar song? Wait, let me go back to this dude. David A. Dude, David A. What the fuck's your problem, bro? Seriously. Just let it go. All right, I'm in the hospital. Why? Why? Do you have a notepad? You have a notepad that you're going to write down why I'm in the hospital? Is your life complete now? Seriously, fuck, man. Oh, here we go. Now, there's a cool motherfucker that was supposed to be on Almost Human Live tonight, and I apologize, my friend. Mr. Jackson Routing. He says, what is the best Manowar song that isn't an album example? Dawn of Battle, Say I before Thunder Sky. Wait. that isn't, an example of a song that's not on an album? I don't know, dude. I can tell you now, Dark Avenger is my favorite Manowar song. Worst Megadeth song. Um, oh. That stupid song that ends Countdown Extinction. Where do we go from here? Ashes in Your Mouth. I hate that fucking song. Have you heard any of the new Alice Cooper? I heard 3 songs and I loved it. Gloves of Metal is the best damn Manowar song. Right on, Travis. Watch out, friends. The psycho nurse is making her rounds. That was Vicky that said that. I paid $200 for the David Ellison meet and greet. Loudness Crazy Doctor versus Alcatraz General Hospital. I got to go Crazy Doctor on that one. This is the fat sold from Vampire Kitchen. Bro yelling in the hospital. Yeah, right, Matthew? Wow. You're cool because you're not yelling in the hospital. Unlike me, I'm so uncool for yelling in a hospital. Fucking douchebag. What would, what would win in a twerk off? Helen Keller or Martin Luther King Jr.? I don't get that question, but it made me laugh. Is there an album that you gave away when you were uploading to CD that you regretted giving away? No. Can't say there is one. Can you spare a couple bucks for a homie? I want to do DoorDash. Get a job, bro. If people keep a what? Richie Blackmore, Jimmy Page. Well, actually, no. Well, Richie Blackmore is my 3rd favorite guitar player, and Jimmy's under him. But the Rain song. That's all I can say. I'm gonna have to go with Jimmy Page, even though I like Blackmore more. Overall, as a composer, definitely Jimmy Page. Okay, Ralph. What about Fastway or Rainbow? Definitely Rainbow. Social Distortion or Suicidal Tendencies? I don't know much about Social Distortion, so I can't answer that. Jerkovsky is Polish for Ellison. AC/DC Rocker versus Thin Lizzy the Rocker. If people keep asking why you're in the hospital, say what my doctor always says. What did your doctor always say? David Ellison is 9 to 5 nasty. All right. Ever listen to Ghost or Powerwolf? Do you prefer? I love Ghost. Spell, stun, seed backwards. I can't. I'm on fucking pills, bro. You guys do it. Hey, Ralph. My new favorite Alice Cooper song is Man with the Golden Gun. Cool tune. I dig it. That's Scribble, my buddy. Russell Dixon. Marshall Tucker for Weekend Getaways. Marshall Fucker. Ralph, is it true that Rachel Gordon shoved an iguana up Ace's bun? That's another funny thing. We keep goofing on David Ellison, but Ace Frehley likes stuff shoved up his ass. You know, it's like 2 women came out and said it. One wrote a book about it, and then Rachel talked about, how he likes her to dress as a nurse and put stuff up his ass. That I still love Ace, but that's some funny shit, man. Ralph is the, yeah, I think it's true that she shoved iguanas up his ass. Jimmy for the skill, Richie, for the song. There you go. Yes. Well said, my friend. What's your favorite Blue Murder song? Man, it'd probably be the song Blue Murder. No, We All Fall Down. That's my favorite. Did you hear Eddie Trunks bitching about Alice Cooper being inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame and Eddie not being considered? What the fuck? Did he? I didn't hear that. Tony Dio is super. Fuck yeah. Check out Tony Dio's Metal Emporium. He just put up some Merciful Fate collection videos. It's awesome. Ralph, did you see Wasp on the Inside Electric Circus tour? No, I did not. Didn't come my way. When Dave Ellison hears about this, he's going to be dying to beat you, dying to beat my meat. Ghost killed it in the South. Yeah, I thought he was great. Did Bark at the Moon awesome. What is the leading cause of dry skin? Towels. What? What's a better album? Tall Nightmares, The Point Swallows. Doctor, why am I in the hospital? I don't know. Ted Nugent, Weekend Warrior versus Triumph, Live for the Weekend. Both great, but I got to go with Nuge on that one. Better bass player, Rachel Bolan or Duff McKagan? Fuck. Rachel Bolan. Though Duff McKagan, for me, is the reason that first Guns N' Roses album is awesome. Duff McKagan and Steven Adler. But Rachel Bolan is extremely underrated as a bass player and a lyricist. He writes great lyrics. Has Butcher heard of your comments? No, I don't think so. If Belcher ever heard what I had to say. Did you ever get to see Dice live? One time at the Miami Arena. Do you think that the new Merciful Fate album will ever come out? The way it looks like, no. Eddie Trunk is such a big crybaby. He can go complain to his 1 million friends that he has. Whatever, man. I'm not one of his friends. I don't listen to Eddie Trunk. I don't listen to posers. And that's what he is, a fucking poser. A Sammy Belcher sympathizer. Do you have the favorite burger spot? No, I don't eat burgers that much. Well, no, Five Guys is good. I like that burger. But I don't go there. I haven't gone there in like 10 years. Nice. Mine is, I don't know. Top 5 stand-ups. Bill Hicks. Fucking Norm Macdonald, definitely. Richard Pryor. Eddie Murphy. George Carlin. Though George Carlin I find a little overrated, but he is funny. I could probably think of another comedian I like more, but not at the moment. Bro, you know the band? No, I don't know that band. I can't even pronounce it. Gotta go. Feel better, man. Thank you, David. Steal what you can from there. Power Age or Let There Be Rock? Power Age. Hey, Ralph. Band recommendations for you to check out if you haven't already is Satan's Host. I know them. And Harry Conklin. Oh, Harry Conklin's on vocals on Satan's Host from Jag Panzer? I didn't know that. I know it's Satan's Host. I don't own any of this stuff, but I do know them. Ellison loved playing in Megadeth because there were a lot of beats per minute. Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules, Heaven and Hell. Ralph, I just said Rabbit. Ralph, whatever happened to your Vinnie Vincent Invasion review? I heard you bashing the cat screeching vocals and the over-the-top crap. A lot of my reviews were taken down by YouTube. A lot of them, so I guess that's one of them. Yeah, Norm, man. Norm was great. Norm's bit on Germany and the World War and Germany must be the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if you're history buffs or not. Asia Soul Survivor versus Blizzard Cult Soul Survivor. Ooh. I'm going to go Blizzard Cult. You know who's the first person to eat Five Guys pizza? Yes, Jeffrey Dahmer. Roses are red, violence are blue, and Sammy Hagar sucks. Hey, that rhymed. Who would you rather, Sammy Hagar or Bon Jovi? Bon Jovi is way more talented than Sammy Hagar. Way more. And he sucks. Who performed The Sinner live better? KK's Priest or Rob Halford and Friends? KK's Priest, definitely. Well, to be fair, I haven't. No, I did see Rob Halford do it on the Firepower tour. And yeah, KK's Priest was better. Though Rob Halford did nail it. Do you think Stryper should have played at back of the beginning show? Their cover of After Forever, of course, is better than most of the. All right. My friend Eve just texted me. Ozzy, Patient number 9 versus Patient number 9 wins. Merciful Fate 9, I love that album. It blows away all those other albums. Yeah, 9, easily. I wish we would have gotten another Coverdale Page album. You and I both. I got that on vinyl and I gotta play it again. My friend Eve keeps texting me. My favorite record from Skid Row is and always will be Subhuman Race. I love that record. Fucking great album, Joseph. I totally agree. Well, it's not my favorite, but it's my second favorite. I love that album. Professor of Logic is one of my favorite things to troll people with. I don't know what that is. Crappier song. I'll Be There For You by Bon Phony versus Unskinny Bob. Oh, Unskinny Bob's crappier. And it's better too because it's kind of funny. I saw Norm, Gilbert Gottfried, and Harlan Williams all in one night. That's awesome, dude. Gilbert Gottfried's another good one. Best album cover, I like just, yeah. Sad Wings of Destiny is definitely their best album cover. Do you like the Exodus 3? Not as much as the rest of the world. It's not bad. It's better than Exodus 2, but shit, my guitar player thinks it's better than the original. I didn't think it was that good. I thought it dragged a bit, but whatever. It's not horrible. Why did the squirrel swim on its back? To keep his nuts dry. That shit's so bad, it's great. Norm Macdonald, a great Canadian. Oh, he was Canadian? I didn't know that. Diamond Head the Prince versus Merciful Fate. Welcome, Prince of Hell. Merciful Fate. Which, by the way, that's a misspelling. It was supposed to be princes, like more than one prince. Welcome, Princes of Hell. And they never corrected it. Slayer also has the best cover of Over the Mountain. Yes. Great cover. They did On Fire really good on that album. And Set Me Free. And Heaven and Hell. And Lights Out. The covering's a great album. I'm vaping my own farts, dude. That is awesome, Fart. Fart Church. I don't know what your name is. What lunchbox did you have in grade school? I had a Welcome Back Kotter one. Sometime, all right. Hey, Ralph, get well, fast. Recover, bro. Gotta go. Time to sleep. Big hug, man. Thank you, Alfonso. Big hug back to you. You know what I mean, dude? No, I don't. Thoughts on Sir Lord Baltimore? They kick ass. It would have been cool if Brian May played when in Death Calls. Yeah, that would have been nice. I have Coverdale Page on CD. That record, I have them both on CD and vinyl. Therefore, I win. David Allison's favorite song is "I Touch Myself." When the levee breaks, or out of time when the levee breaks. Fart Church. I've been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm and Home Improvement lately. Were you? I haven't seen either of them actually. I just started listening to Merciful Fate. Any suggestion of which to listen to? Melissa, Don't Break the Oath, and Nuns Have No Fun EP. Caught Wasp on their first album, opening for Crocus. Did you see that tour? I sure did, but they were opening for Quiet Riot when I saw it. Ralph, what do you think of Ravens? I don't mean need your money, honey. That song owns. I completely agree with you. Life, time to relax. Wow. What an awesome band Raven is. I'm so glad to say that I am actually friends with the Gallagher brothers. Like John Gallagher wrote me, like, dude, I hope you get better quick. That's so amazing, you know? Him and Neil Turbin is another one. Original singer of Anthrax, he wrote me, wishing me well. Fuck, man, I love those guys. Girls who ride, what is it? Wait. Girls who ride horses like to, and then you throw in some images, just saying. The more you know. All right. When someone does a great job at work, I tell them to give them an Ellison. Riot, Altar the King versus Slayer, Altar of Sacrifice. Love them both, Travis. I got to go with Slayer. David Ellison is the master of his own domain. He's also the master of Bader. Tom says David Ellison's favorite Bond movie is Goldfinger. Favorite Japanese band at the moment, I would say Anthem. Ex-Japan Rules, yes, great band. I name some of my farts Elon because they're so musky and humid, dude, you know? I'm sure somebody finds that funny. Hell yeah, they do. And hey, Ralph, all hail the good doctor. All hail you, my friend. Also love United. Oh, United. Yeah, no, I take it back. Not Anthem, United. Love that band. My friend with the BBC weren't swimming in the lake in Thailand. Got bit on the dong by some racist slant. All right, I'm not reading this. They put a flea collar. Is that the same guy? Yeah. Let me keep going. Are you in my town? No, not really. I think Gutter Ballet is better than Hall of Mountain King. Don't stab me. I wouldn't stab you. That's your opinion, bro. I disagree with it, but you're right to you. At least you didn't say sorry, like some people. Sorry, but I like this more than you do. Sorry. Fucking idiots. Scribble says, my friends, all right, I'm going to be leaving soon, guys. I'm getting tired. My friend's Chris Barnes, so I recommend RMCP to him. He said he's going to check it out. Then I listened to an episode and you belittled him. Hopefully he doesn't start with, man, I got a fucked up story when I opened for 6 Feet Under, but I shouldn't say it here. But I got a fucked up story about that. We opened for 6 Feet Under in Puerto Rico, and something fucked up happened that night with Chris Barnes. Alissa White is fun to watch while you do your David Ellison. I don't know who Elisa White is. Are you okay? Nope, I broke my dick. David Ellison's favorite Chuck Berry song is Dingling. Somebody already said that one, even though it's still good. It's still funny, but somebody said that already. Did you ever get to meet Ted Nugent? Nope, never met him, man. I'd like to. Hello, bro. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. I am, dude. Thank you. Did you get a last meal on death row? Should I delete this guy? Yeah, I'm in death row. They let people go on YouTube Live that are on death row. You're hilarious, dude. You really are. And by the way, I'm not the pedophile you are. I was watching you doing a killer no filter review, and you suggested Dee Snider's Widowmaker, Stand by Pain. Awesome freaking recording. Right on, Joseph. I love that album. Gary Berghoff is Radar from MASH. Oh, okay. Lives on my street. Yes, he's an amazing drummer. Wow, I didn't know that. Plays in local bars. Cool. Doc Combination is the best. Aerosmith, I love that song. On the best recording, you might not agree, Caps Blind, Dr. Fuck. I love that song, dude. May not be my favorite Aerosmith song, but I love Combination. Elisa White, glue for new arm. Oh, okay. I don't care for Arch Enemy. I like the early stuff. Before they got, what's her name? Angela, whatever. David Ellison's favorite Cannibal Corpse is I Come Blood. What is your last day? Live it up. Well, speak English, dude. Marilyn Manson is the best to you. Are you drunk or have? All right, let's get this guy out of here. Fucking idiot. You think you're funny or not? Stupid trolls. If you make pizza, Hot Pockets, why do they not make a Hot Pocket pizza? All right, Stevie R. Metal Church Methods to My Madness versus... Yeah, I got to go with Metallica on that one. Are you going to see the Iron Maiden Run for Your Lives tour if it comes to Florida? Sure, but it's not. Getting late, man. Thanks, doctor. Thank you, Joseph. Thanks for coming by. Good night. What happened here? I broke my dick. Hanoi Bomb. Love you, Doc. Hang in there for all of us. And by the way, this guy that just asked what happened to you, what did I tell you earlier? Hey, man, somebody make them say what's wrong with them. Why? So then I can get somebody else to say what happened? See what I mean? I told you that shit wasn't going to stop. I broke my dick. End of story. All right? Go read it. Write it in your book. And also write, he broke his dick, and then after that write, and stop asking that stupid question. Thank you, Hanoi Bomb. Thank you, Mo. Hot Pocket are just baby. I don't know what you're trying to say there. I'm getting sleepy, guys. Might be leaving soon. David Ellison's favorite Billy Squier song. Okay, I don't even have to read the rest. I know the stroke. Ralph, do you think Alice was on pills during the Orlando show? During that Orlando show? Oh, Ace? Yeah, he was definitely. I know Ace is doing something. He may have quit drinking, but he didn't quit taking drugs. Doc, what was your favorite recording studio to work in and favorite microphone to record on? I don't remember the name of the studio, but my D-man, Dennis, that was my favorite studio recording in, and I don't know jack shit about microphones. The microphone he had was great. Hey, you got it, Texas Troy. Good night there, James. Daddy, let's take a break, and I'll be bottom. Hey Ralph, have you heard Halloween's cover of Cold Sweat? Yes, I have. It's really good from the Master Ring. Yeah, they also did a good cover of I Stole Your Love from Kiss. Now the Kiss squads are like, oh my God, I gotta go hear it. I don't like Halloween, but if they're doing Kiss, I gotta hear it. Rest well, Ralph. Thank you. Oh, Wilson from Chicago. Thank you, my friend. Stone Cold Crazy by Queen or Stone Cold by Rainbow? Ooh, I'm gonna go with Rainbow on that one. David Ellison's favorite song needs to be a book. I don't get that. Oh, look, it's P. Diddy. Oil up. He keeps saying oil up. Should I get rid of P. Diddy? If I keep saying, yeah. All right, bye, P. Diddy. Let's get rid of P. Diddy here. This is fun. Hiding idiots. God damn. P. Diddy left a lot of comments. I mean, you're scrolling. You ever listen to the band Yeah, Power Love, right? That's with Doug Aldrich, right? Yeah, there you go. You wrote it. Yeah, they're in that movie too. Forgot. Did you ever get into Aerosmith's rock? No, I like side one. I think side one of Rockin' a Hard Place is fucking awesome. Side two, I think is unmemorable garbage. That David Ellison song joke needs to be made into a book. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. Right on. I agree. I'd buy that book. Yeah, P. Diddy's gone. All right, we're at the end. Doc, think about Alice Cooper, the late 70s and early 80s. He doesn't remember. I don't believe he doesn't remember it. Flush of Fashion and Dada. That shit was great. We need, go listen to my podcast, Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. One of our last episodes was Flush of Fashion. Ralph, thoughts on the Tommy Thayer solo album? I like Ace Clone. Racer X Street Lethal versus TT Quick, Asleep at the Wheel, Racer X. Good night, Travis. All right, I'm about to leave, guys, so I'll read these last two and then I'm gone. What was the most expensive record you bought? And what about the rarest? All right, I'll tell you the most expensive record I bought. It doesn't sound expensive now, but it was in 1996 in New York at Bleecker Bob's. I paid $30 for Quiet Riot 2, the original. And I paid $20 for Soundhouse Tapes, Iron Maiden, that's going now for thousands and thousands of dollars. That's the most expensive album. Well, it's a single. You like Forever Tonight from, yeah, Pantera, yeah. Ralph, what was your most interesting concert? Wait, what was the most interesting concert you played? Did you all ever see San Antonio? Did you ever? No, I never played San Antonio. Most interesting concert I played was the biggest concert. I played a festival in Colombia called Ejan Festival. I headlined it in front of 8,000 people. Definitely a fucking amazing experience. You know, I have people that, you know, like Sammy Hagar Tards. Well, Sammy Hagar sold millions and he plays, what have you done? I go, look, I haven't sold as much as Sammy and I haven't played in front of the biggest crowd Sammy played to, but I did better than you did. You know, I played in front of 8,000 people. What have you done, fuckhead? So, in your opinion, Sammy Hagar is better than me because he sold more and he played to more people. So if that's your opinion, I sold more records than you and played in front of 8,000 people. So kiss my black ass and suck my broken dick. All right. Do you like when the walls came tumbling down? Yes. I have that on vinyl, that live Def Leppard. Later, my friend. All right, I'm gone, guys. Would you fight Sammy in a street fight? No, I wouldn't. I'm not a tough guy. Hey, Ralph, just got in the stream. What band did you play in? I played in Thrasher Die and I played in Combat. And I'm sorry you just got here because I'm out. I'm about to pass the fuck out. So I want to thank everybody for joining in. Have a great night, everybody, and schmack 'em a gob.